Over 20,000 people have said enough is enough. I need to fight back. I want compression technology that's better than it used to be. I want compression socks that will not roll down on me, won't dig into my skin, that'll help me feel better, that'll help me relieve those aches and pains. Our feet, our legs that are tired or swollen. I want compression socks that I can wear every single day for work, for play, for leisure. I want compression socks made by the #1 name in the country, Tommie Copper. This is Copper Life. This is exclusive to HSN. And today we launched a Today's Special that absolutely blew the doors off the building. For him, for her, for everyone, it is a whole new world. Listen to this, folks. They've cancelled our 11 p.m. presentation because we don't have enough of them. So this is our last look at our Today's Special, as it says right there. We're doing a 1, 2, 3, 4-pack. Normally one pair of the over-the-calf costs $39.50. $39.50, $39.50, $39.50, $39.50. You look at a total retail of $158. Our price is so spectacular at $39.99. We have great colors, basics and multis. We're gonna get into it. As a stocking stuffer, it's ideal, but as a gift to give for yourself, this is the gift that pays you back every single time. For the final time this year, let's introduce our fabulous Copper Life guest, the amazing Laura Baker. Laura, I'm so excited to see you.
It's so great to be here.
I got nervous because they canceled 11 o'clock currently.
I know.
We have just a few left.
Yeah, we don't have very many to go around. We're very excited about this. And here's the thing, you guys really understand. With Copper Life by Tommie Copper, we've been teamed up with HSN for about 3 years, right? But here's what's really special about our socks. If you've ever tried compression before, you know that these are not those. These are really performance socks. They think about everything on the planet to make your feet and your body feel the best that it can possibly feel. They're not itchy, they're not scratchy, they don't sausage case your legs, they don't leave marks on your skin. These are socks that you can literally leave on for hours and hours and hours on end and still feel comfortable at the end of the day. And that's the importance to compression, because if you can't wear them, guess what? You're not gonna get the benefits of them. So do you have achy feet? Do you have pains? Do you have swelling? Do you have heaviness? Do you have tiredness? This helps to relieve the aches and pains and muscle soreness in your feet. And it goes way beyond all of just that too.
I mean, there's features up, down, and left and right. This is exclusive technology, is right, Laura?
Absolutely. So we have a patented technology. It's called Copper's Energy. That's copper and zinc, and they're permanently infused into our fibers. Don't worry, it's not itchy or scratchy, but it's also not gonna wash out. But what that does, among the many things that we know about from copper, is that it actually helps to kill the odor-causing bacteria that grows on fabric, which means no more stinky socks. That alone is worth the price of gold. And when it comes to socks, and when you have teenage boys and a car full of them after a soccer match, right? But beyond that, for the first time ever, we're bringing you Ultra Guard technology, which means that these actually have abrasion resistance. So they help to prevent blisters from happening on your feet. These socks will last longer. They won't get holes as fast as other socks because the technology is now there with that Ultra Guard. Also, it shortens the recovery time of your muscles. What does that mean? It's kind of complicated. Basically means your body's gonna feel better faster when you wear it. And we have moisture wicking inside of here, the anti-odor that we talked about, and a 4-way stretch that makes these really incredibly special, because when you put these on, you are not going to be out of breath, and I'll demonstrate that for you in just a few minutes. You can actually put them on and take them off by yourself with no special rolling or folding techniques, unlike a lot of other compression socks that are out there.
You know, there's good socks and bad socks, and these are the best socks. They're not normal socks, they're compression socks, but you'd never know it. And that's the best thing about it, because you can't feel that digging in, that uncomfortable feeling. You get all the benefits of compression, but they feel just like the most luxurious socks in the world, which is why 27,000 people have now said yes. Folks, obviously, we're just kind of wrapping this up at this stage. We're nearly at that 30,000 mark. I want to draw your eyes to here. This is the over-the-calf basics, which gives you the whites and the grays and the black. If you want this colorway, maybe this is the only set you're gonna buy. For heaven's sake, buy it in the next few minutes. We only have 1,500 left. 1,500 left if you want that colorway. The extra large has now been completely reserved, so thank you for your orders there. But we still have the others, obviously small, medium, large, but the basics are a big hit. I do have the blue multi, there's a red multi, there's a purple multi, so there's some great colors to go around. But when you take a price that's normally $158 and slice it down to $39.99, nearly 4 pairs for the price of one, you're just onto a winner. Now, we want to show you, Laura's been doing this all day long, because Laura, we're saying all the right things, but people have had a bad experience with older style compression.
They really have. So first of all, what I want to show you here is just how cute they are, right? These don't look like those medical grade brown ugly socks. These are adorable. Nobody has any idea that these are a medium grade compression that are going to hug your legs and help them feel better and energize you at the same time. Really adorable to be able to pair up. But even more importantly is the ease of use with these. At Tommie Copper and Copper Life by Tommie Copper, what we want to do is bring you clothing that is easy to incorporate into your everyday life. Let's face it, you probably are going to put some socks underneath the Christmas tree this year. Who's getting them? Is it for your son? Is it for your husband? Is it for the kids? Is it for your mom? Who's getting the socks this year? How about giving them a pair of socks that are actually going to help them feel better? They're not just going to keep their feet dry. They're going to do that. They're not just going to keep them odor resistant. They're going to do that. They're going to help to relieve the aches and pains and muscle soreness. And look what I just did. I put them on and I took them off entirely alone. I spoke the entire time. I'm not out of breath while I'm doing it. And there was no special folding technique or rolling technique, and they stay in place.
I mean, that's what you want. But here's the thing, for all the demonstrating in the world, you never know until you try them. Because I'm fussy with my socks, right? We've talked about this many times. I mean, maybe it's because we work here, but I live in my Copper Life socks, but then again, I can hold them and touch them and feel them. I normally, obviously, buy the ankle ones that you see in front. I've talked about that a lot. But when it comes to these, for him, for her, for everybody, they are ideal. I need you to try them. When you buy them today, you've got through the end of January, and if you don't feel better, if your feet don't thank you, if your legs don't feel better, send them back and get your money back, but you should try them. We can talk all night long about the patented technology, how these are more durable, more resistant to you getting blisters, the fact that they are easy compression, right? But with all those benefits that we're looking for, the temporary relief from soreness, helping to improve that circulation, there's a long, long list of reasons why you want it. But tonight is the night where you say, you know what, for the price, I can't ignore it. And free shipping and handling as well is a big must-have. Laura, here's the news. On the over-the-calf basic, we now have, with everyone on the phone line, 750 left. So this is nearly gone, and that set there is one of the most popular of the day.
Well, we order more of these because we know that the basics are kind of what everybody uses. If you're a delivery driver, if you work in an office, if you're in a medical institution and you're working there, a lot of times you need the basics to go with those uniforms, and that's what people use. But the colors are fun too for the teachers, the nurses, the hairdressers, the people that can enjoy life a little bit more and have a little bit more fun with the colors. That's who gets those. So they're going to love these as gifts for you. We haven't really been able to give you a tour of the sock yet, so I'm going to start with that and do that now. What we started was everything is thought about. Here in the very tip, the toe is not compressed, but it is giving you extra padding through the toe and the metatarsal pad for extra padding there. Then we give you arch support. So you can see how the fabric kind of changes the pattern right there a little bit. That is 360-degree arch support all the way around to help prevent those ankles from rolling. And notice how the material is even a little bit thinner up in this area. It does that for a reason. One, it's breathability, but two, when you walk, what happens is your ankle tends to bend in that area and you get extra material bunching up, which then can cause friction and rubbing, right? We don't want that in tennis shoes and in boots. And so that thinner material prevents that from happening. What you're seeing here is actually something that we're going to call, it provides a temporary improvement in circulation. And when you get this, this is what happens here in the sock, and I was just getting to that. That helps to increase that circulation in your body, which helps to reduce the aches and pains and muscle soreness. So then we have more padding. So there's padding in the heel for those with plantar fasciitis, padding in the Achilles tendon, which is really important, another area that we tend to get a lot of blisters in, so it helps prevent the abrasion there. And then the ankle and the over the calf are identical right there from all the way in the foot. What difference is when you have the over the calf, the most compression begins right here around the ankle, and you can actually see it very well in the patterns of the sock. Notice how the weave is tighter right here. This is the tightest compression. As we go up and towards the heart, it goes into a medium compression, and then the loosest compression here. By the way, even thought about the band in complete depth. It's a wide band. It's not going to dig in, because if it's digging in, that cuts off your circulation, which completely kills the point of having a compression sock, and it's not going to roll, but it's going to stay in place.
So our wonderful team, led by Kevin, our producer tonight, is giving me the up-to-the-minute real-time numbers.
Okay.
We're seeing final orders now on the over-the-calf in the basic. I'll go over the other colors that we have in a moment, but we are now estimating around 450 left. This is your last chance. Copper Life is a premium name owned by Tommie Copper. One pair normally costs $39.50. For one day only, we're doing 4 pairs for basically the same price, just 50 cents more. So America has reacted to this. When you take what many call the world's finest sock, the most comfortable sock, the sock with the most benefits, the most technology, the most patents, when you take a sock that's got all this good energy surrounding it, as it were, that delivers a healthier lifestyle every single time you put it on, whether we're up and about running around on our feet, whether we're a new mom, whether we're on our feet at work, whether we're sat down watching TV all day, it doesn't matter. Having compression socks can help to temporarily increase the blood circulation, can help to relieve those aches and pains and soreness. That's why compression socks have always been talked about, but the reason why they got a bad rap is because they weren't comfortable. Well, Tommie Copper and Copper Life came along and said, we're gonna change that. We're gonna make the world's most comfortable sock, but also make it compression. And they did it with this, and America loves them. I wanna show you the ankle sock, which is very popular today. A lot of people buying these as stocking stuffers. Again, I wear the ankle socks virtually every single day.
Yeah.
The ankle sock is an easy yes.
It's an easy yes, because it's what you're going to wear with your low boots. It's what you're going to wear with your tennis shoes. You're going to wear it for the walk. You're going to take the dog out in this. You're going to wear this around the house. You know that the majority of people actually wear socks when they're just hanging around the house because they don't want to be barefoot. Well, here you have a sock on that A, doesn't allow you to be barefoot, but also is supporting your foot. So if you're walking on hardwood floors or on tiles or even carpet, let's face it, it has cement underneath it.
Yes.
It's not supportive to your feet. The ankle sock gives you that support. It still gives you the compression relief. It still helps to relieve the aches and pains and muscle soreness. It has the arch support. It has the padding across the bottom. And then what we did here on the band is we gave you a comfort stay band that's here, but it's not going to dig in, and it's also not going to slide down. My biggest pet peeve is when I have a pair of socks that are this, that I have to stop when I'm taking a walk and pull them out of the shoe. It drives me absolutely crazy. And that is another problem that creates other issues in your skin when they're falling down. With this, again, we have that blister reduction that's approved and built in. We have that here in the ankle sock as well.
That blue multi is really popular, the choice of the blue multi. Again, the blue multi gives you that kind of soft, nearly white, and again, you get these different shades off. So blue multi, there's red multi, there's purple multi. We know these are the colors that everybody loves. It's that little bit of variety, there's that sportier look, but there's a comfort factor. I want to show you the perception study that is so crucial to what people are feeling and thinking when they try their Copper Life socks. Laura, walk us through some of these numbers,
Okay,
please.
so here's what's really interesting is we interviewed people. They kept the socks over 7 days. They had both pairs, and 100% say that they agree that these socks stay comfortably in place on your feet. They did not slip. They did not bunch, and 100% say, yes, these help to provide added support to your feet. And of course, because of your feet, it's your body as well, right? 25% of the bones in our body are in our feet, so it's so important to support them properly. 97% after 7 days say these effectively wick moisture, which keep your feet dry, and help to provide great odor protection. That's because we have our patented Copper's Energy technology built in that no one else can put their hands on. 95% agree that we help provide temporary localized improvement in circulation. That's important. What happens is our blood gets stuck on our extremities. Our hands and our feet happen to be them, right? So this actually helps to get that circulation rolling the way that it's supposed to be doing it. And 92, this might be my favorite one, 92% say they agree that these are comfortable to wear all day long. If you've heard about compression, maybe you're an athlete, maybe you heard about it from your doctors, maybe you're a traveler, right? That's how people tend to get introduced to compression. That's how I was introduced to compression, was through a cardiologist. He looked at me and said, you know what, you're healthy. The reason your legs are swelling is because you need to wear compression socks when you're sitting for too long or standing for too long. And I said, you're kidding, I'm too young for this. And he goes, nobody's too young for compression. Everybody can benefit from compression. And that's the biggest difference. And it's so hard to understand it because you think it's a medical thing. It kind of is in a roundabout way, right? It's a medium grade compression. It's comfortable to wear, but it just benefits everybody out there.
I do need to let you know, in total, we now have 1,900 left. So this is, you know, we have 28,000 sold. We have about 2,100 left. This is your last opportunity to get it. For all the words that are being spoken, you must understand that the reputation and the history is really compelling here with this brand. The results, the perception study showcases that, but I want you to put them on your feet because that's the only person that matters is you. When you get these home and you put them on, if you don't love them, you have till the end of January to return them. And of course, you'll get your money back. You don't lose anything, but you should try them. You should try. We all got to buy socks. We all have to buy socks. You might as well buy what many people believe to be the world's greatest socks. And again, as we think about stocking stuffers and uncles and aunts and nieces and nephews and cousins, what do we buy them? Let's buy them the gift of Copper Life. Again, a great pair of socks. Laura, tell me how we choose what size to buy.
Oh, this is so easy. Just your shoe size.
Okay.
It could not be possibly. And they're unisex, which is really nice too. So say, for instance, you are a size 8 and your husband's an 8.5, you both can do the medium. If you're a 10 and he's an 11, you both can do the large, which means you could effectively share a set.
Yes.
And easily do that. The other thing that I like to do about this is you kind of can guess people's shoe sizes if you don't know them. I've gotten really good at this recently, right? And so the thing is that I like to take one to my hairdresser and give it as a little extra gift with Christmas for a tip. You know, a little tip and then a little something because they're going to be on their feet. Or the delivery people that are always at your house and delivering tons of packages these days from HSN, right? Those are the people that we want to just give a little thank you to. We're not going to break the bank, but that they're going to put those on and they're going to think of you because they're immediately going to go, oh my goodness, my feet feel so much better, my legs feel so much better. Where did you get these and how do I get more? And that's the response I get from every single person I give these to. Every single one, immediately at the end of the day of their first day of wearing it, go, these are amazing.
Laura, will you get set? We're getting requests for you to show again.
I'll do it again.
Do you
Absolutely.
mind,
I'll pop right over.
We are down to our final 7.5 minutes before we have to wrap this up, and I'm excited to see so many people ordering. We have a great hour, by the way. I see Lisa Kirshner standing by. Wait till you see the next product we're gonna air. You're gonna go nuts when you see it. When I first was introduced to Copper Life and these compression socks, my immediate thinking was, well, when would I wear these? And Laura, she looked at me and she said, Adam, what are you talking about? You wear these every day. This isn't on or off. These are your everyday socks. And it took me a minute to understand, but the compression socks, yes, the compression, but they're everyday compression socks. Compression socks are better for you. They're better for you in so many ways. They're helping to revitalize and energize, it feels like, our legs and our feet. But when you take the benefits of compression and you combine them into a sock that is supremely soft, that is comfortable, that doesn't dig into you, that's not so tight, that doesn't need a heave-ho to put it on or take it off, you're on to a winner. Which is why we say maybe it's the ankle, sure. Every single day. I wear mine right now with my sneakers. Perfect fit. Maybe it's the over the calf. Maybe you're on your feet. Maybe you're sat at home. These are the best socks in the world. Oh, and by the way, they have a ton of benefits to them as well, which is why one pair normally costs $39.50. Why has it gone wild? Because for one day only, and that one day is ending in our final presentation right now, for one day only, instead of one pair for $39.50, it's one pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pairs for $39.99 and free shipping and handling for as many as you want to buy. Laura, they're worth every single penny, and as you'll read in the reviews, most people say they feel that they are priceless.
Yeah, I mean, they absolutely are. And the thing is that you can buy a pair of socks that can hurt you, or you can get socks that can help you. And at the end of the day, the ones that hurt you are just gonna make you feel even worse. You know what it's like when your feet are achy, when they're painful, when they're swollen, when they're full of blisters. It's a miserable day, right? You don't wanna do anything else. You can barely walk, you can barely get from the sofa to the bed, much less go to work, take the dog out, go to the grocery store, do all the things that we wanna do on a regular basis, play with the grandkids, right? With this, these are socks that actually help you you feel better. They help to relieve the aches and pains and muscle soreness. They help to reduce the recovery time of your muscles, which means if you've injured yourself, you're gonna feel better faster. If you don't have any of those things happening right now, they're actually preventative. And as you can see, I just took these medium grade compression socks. I was speaking the entire time. I took them off and I put them on, and I am not out of breath. It does not take a team of people to help you get these socks on. There's a lot of compression socks, and I've worn a lot of them in the past. They can fold. They have a folding technique to get them on, right? You have a rolling technique to get them on, and some of them just flat out have zippers up the side. And I call it a sausage case because that's the most I can explain it to you, where, and you know it. If you've done it, you've been there, you completely understand what I'm saying, how uncomfortable that is for a long amount of time. The important part about compression is not just having a sock that you can put on and take off and gives you that compression, but also one that you're capable of wearing for hours and hours on end. The more you wear the sock, the better you're going to feel, the more results you're going to get. And that's why I'm so proud of this, the consumer perception study that we did, because 92% say this is intended for all day wear. So is your day a 12-hour day? I mean, I'm going on a 28-hour day. Yeah. I still feel pretty good, to tell you the truth. I'm doing great, and it definitely has a lot to do with the socks, because normally by now my feet would be killing me without them.
But we struggle through every day. So many of us, we don't know what to do to help make the problem go away. And that's where compression socks come on in. I wish we could lock the doors and talk about this all night long, but we are selling these out. Folks, this is the last chance to get them. Copper Life, Tommie Copper, the world's most respected name in this industry. The deal today, the value today is so powerful. Yes, we restock these, of course we do. We always try and have some Copper Life available, but for those of us that want to get the lowest price, it's right now. It's right now, this day is the lowest price. Yeah, you can get them for $40 each, great value. If you can get 4 for the price of 1 nearly, that's amazing. That's why I think most people have ended up buying a couple sets, right? Because you get 4 pairs. If you buy 2 sets, you get 8 pairs, 1 for every day in the week, and then 1 left over in case the dog runs away with a pair. So you've really got the opportunity to stock up. And again, think of stocking stuffers as well for friends or family. Socks, as we know, always go down so well. The reality is these deliver. The world is full of hype. This is no hype or gimmick. It's proven technology. It's patented technology. It's technology that helps deliver a happier daily experience. Your feet and your legs with the right amount, that perfect mix, that perfect blend, the magical sprinkling of compression that is just enough to get the job done, whatever it is that you are doing. You know, ultimately, when it's something like this, Laura, we can go and buy a pair of socks anywhere from anybody. Most socks are, these are amazing.
These are amazing, and you feel the difference when you put them on. And I love that you talk about Christmas. So many of us are buying, I mean, they are one of the most popular gifts given at Christmas, but these are different than the others. Let's face it, stockings go back to 1823 when we read the poem. The poem was first written, you know, the stockings were hung by the chimney with care. I mean, 1823, right? There's a reason why these two go hand in hand, because we tend to replace some practical gifts at Christmas. But this is not just a practical gift. This is the gift of comfort. Not just to yourself. Yes, get yourself a pair and give yourself the gift of comfort, because let's face it, we all buy ourselves some gifts during the holidays. We know we do. But also give these to your loved ones, because they truly are going to feel the difference. The pressure relief that's going to come in, the relief of the aches and pains and muscle soreness, the reduction of your muscles feeling bad, the Ultra Guard technology that we have, which means that these socks are going to last longer than other socks before creating a hole in them. And that's what happens with socks. We walk on hardwood floors, that wear and tear creates a hole. So we have abrasion resistance that prevents that from happening, but also helps prevent blisters from forming on your feet too. Then they're moisture wicking. We have our patented anti-odor technology. I mean, they don't slip. It just goes on and on and on about how, with the perfection that is built into these from Copper Life by Tommie Copper. And I don't even think I've mentioned it, throw them in the washing machine.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to worry about that. They can tumble dry low. They're easy to maintain, easy to take care of. And unlike with some other copper socks that are out there, they spray that copper liquid on top. Our fibers are literally built out of it, so it's not itchy, it's not scratchy, and it's going to permanently stay in for the life of the sock.
I mean, it's just a win-win-win-win-win.
I know.
In every
so much
respect.
information. It's like,
Who knew socks could be so advanced? I'm telling you.
We're sucking it to them.
We are sucking it to them. Laura Baker, thank you so much.
I love you. Thank you, my friend.
Wonderful to see you.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
My goodness me. I want to thank the entire team for being here, for doing this from Copper Life. This is your opportunity to grab it. The ankle socks very popular now. I mean, listen, if you can, buy a pair of the over-the-calf and buy a pair of the ankle, and you are good to go. And all the colors are fabulous. The basics are great. The blue multi is actually the best seller now in the ankle sock. But again, blue, obviously one of the most popular colors always. But definitely think about friends, family, loved ones. Great gift idea as we now approach 30,000 sold. You know, so just like some days at work, you know, some days you come in and it's just, you just get a good feeling. I'm telling you tonight, if you knew what I know about the products that are coming up, you'd be as excited as I am. Everything in the show tonight is so good. Our team did a remarkable job for this last big Monday. Coming up at midnight, though, the fun will continue with